Hey everybody, this is Fish Taco. So I thought I'd do a tutorial on my key bindings for Joystick and how to set it up in general. Now in December they released the update that let you do this properly. So what you want to do to set it up to begin with, it won't show up in the key bindings menu until you go to here and... shit, where was it? Here it is. Okay, in control schemes, air vehicle buttons, set that to custom, and now it'll show up in your key bindings with a stick binding menu. So this is what you use, that's for your gamepad, and this is a separate thing for your stick because it'll detect that it's not a controller, an official controller. It has like 20 buttons, so I'm gonna have to show you in the webcam view what I'm pressing when I bind things. So the first thing I'd like to say is I like to bind a few things to the keyboard because honestly having chase cam on this would just be entirely unnecessary because I keep my hand on the keyboard and then one hand on the joypad. So yeah, I like to bind chase cam to C, which is default, and whenever I want to go into third person I just press that. It's a lot easier, I don't have to contort my hand to press it. I also put reload on the keyboard, and I use 1 and 2 to switch weapons instead of F. I find it easier to differentiate if I just press 1 and 2. And other than that, there isn't a lot I do with the keyboard. So now we'll get into the stick bindings. First of all, we've got your right and your left, which is basically like tilting the plane sideways, not rolling, tilting, kind of. So what I've got these set to is there, that's right. See, you can, with this particular joystick, I can do that. So if you're using a Logitech 3D Extreme Pro, then you can do this. So yeah, that goes right and that's left. Now for pitch down and up, pitch down is forward, pitch up is up, and this of course also depends on whether you've got inverted flight controls. Roll right is of course that, and roll left is of course that. And I do have chase controls on that key just in case I need to press it on there, and it's just that one there. And now this is very important, free look, which I didn't even know about until a while ago. So I haven't actually bound it because I was going to show you. Free look aircraft, I'm going to bind it to V because it's next to C, I guess. I mean, it's temporary at best. But I've also got it bound to this key here. And what this does is it lets you look around in the cockpit so you can look behind you. Instead of there just being a rear cam like in Battlefield 4, you actually have to look around manually, which is kind of annoying, but it's they were going for a more realistic depiction, and that's why they took out the mini-map markers and everything. And then I have button on button 13, which is this trigger. And that's about it for the stick controls, but I will show you. I'm in an empty server, so I won't have a UI. Oh, it's not empty anymore. But it's not started, so I won't have a UI. But let's hop in a fighter plane. And as you can see, it all works. You can fly around, shoot some rockets. And it just works brilliantly, in my opinion. They've actually done a pretty good job at porting in, well, to begin with, there wasn't an ability to use a joystick, so it's good that they kind of ported it in afterward and let you have a menu to specifically do that. And yeah, it's quite useful. As you can see, when I'm in first person, that zooms, and if I have like a MG, it'll go into the zoom menu, like a target menu. And then, of course, I got that free look, which I might have to bind it to the keys or something, but I can look around. It's a bit clunky with this joystick. And then I got space on pitch up, just in case I have my hand off of the joystick and I need to pitch up. And yeah. Then of course I got throttle down, throttle up, and then if I press 3 it does the... I don't even know what it does. 2 is our rockets, and 1 is the MG. And yeah, if you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching.